Hi, I'm Dhera. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today I'm showing you how to make those big chunky New York style cookies, but we will make them eggless. So let's get started. We start by taking room temperature butter. I like to take the butter out of the fridge 30 minutes before I start making the cookies. The butter should be soft enough that you're easily able to press it down with your finger. If you forgot to take the butter out of the fridge beforehand, you can microwave it for 15 seconds and it will get soft. Add in castor or powdered sugar and start beating them together using a hand whisk. This process of beating the butter and sugar together is known as the creaming method. It is usually the first step of making cookies. Make sure to scrape the bowl as you go. After 7 to 8 minutes of whisking, you will notice that the mixture has gotten light and pale. Now we will add in the milk. Mix once and set it aside. In a separate bowl, take flour, add baking powder and baking soda. I am using salted butter in this recipe, which is why I am not adding any additional salt. If you are using unsalted butter, you can add half teaspoon of salt to the flour. Mix well so that everything is evenly distributed. Now take 7 to 8 Oreo biscuits and chop them finely. I am also chopping a chocolate bar to add chunks of chocolate in my cookie dough, but if you want, you can skip this and add choco chips instead. Now to the butter mixture, add in the dry mix along with chopped Oreos and chunks of chocolate. Combine everything well to make a dough. For dividing the dough into cookies, you can either use a weighing scale, an ice cream scooper, or a regular spoon. I am using a regular spoon and taking 3 spoons of dough to make one chunky cookie. If you are using a weighing scale, you can measure out each cookie to be of 80 to 90 grams. This recipe will give you 7 chunky cookies. For shaping, roll the dough into a ball and press it down a little bit. Try to make all the cookies of similar size so that after baking they give a uniform look when kept together. Also, when the cookies are equal, they will bake at the same time in the oven, resulting in a similar texture. After shaping all the cookies, place them on a baking paper and top them with some more Oreo chunks and chopped chocolate. These cookies will go in the freezer for minimum 30 minutes or in the fridge for 3 to 4 hours. It is very important to chill the cookie dough before baking. It lets the butter cool down, which results in a better structure when we bake the cookies. It also relaxes any gluten that might have formed during mixing. If you want to bake the cookies quickly, you can let them chill in the freezer for minimum 30 minutes before baking. But if you do have some time, you can chill the dough in the fridge for 3 to 4 hours or overnight before baking. If you are a home baker and you need to make fresh cookies very often, you can make the dough, shape it into cookies and put the dough in the freezer for up to 2 months. Then anytime you need fresh cookies, take the dough out, let it thaw just a little bit and bake the cookies. For the baking, take your oven tray and put a layer of foil paper followed by a sheet of baking paper. The foil paper prevents the base of the cookies from getting too dark while baking, but if you don't have that, you can skip it. Place the cookies at a distance because they will spread while baking. Preheat your oven at 165 degrees Celsius for 7 to 8 minutes. After preheating, bake the cookies for 13 to 14 minutes or until the edges turn golden brown. This cookie recipe is the perfect combination of crisp and soft. I personally love to have them with a hot cup of coffee, or you can warm them up before consuming. They are just too good. You can store these cookies in an airtight container at room temperature for up to 10 to 12 days. The entire recipe is in the description box below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. I'll see you with a new recipe. Happy baking and bye.